In this example, we are asked to give the equation of the line that goes through the point 1.9, 1.8, and is parallel to the line 2x minus 8 equals 0. The first thing that I notice when I look at this question is that the equation I have been given has no y in it. Therefore, it is a vertical line. Any line parallel to a vertical line must also be a vertical line. And the only vertical line that goes through this point would have to have the equation x equals 1.9. So I know my answer, but I want to find a way of justifying it. All vertical lines have an undefined slope. And the easiest way to express an undefined slope in the form of a fraction is to say m1 is equal to 1 over 0. Since m1 is parallel to m2, m2 must also therefore have a slope 1 over 0. And I can use this fraction and this point to derive my equation. 1 over 0 is equal to y minus 1.8 over x minus 1.9. Cross multiplying, I get x minus 1.9 is equal to 0. This is the equation in standard form, and I cannot express a vertical line in slope-intercept form, but I can put the negative 1.9 on the other side of the equals, where it becomes positive 1.9, and I can express the equation of this vertical line as x equals 1.9, which is the answer I was expecting all along. The equation of the line that goes through 1.9, 1.8 and is parallel to this line is x equals 1.9, and I have found a way to justify it and show my work. In this example, we are asked to give the equation of the line that is parallel to negative 1 minus 3x equals 5 halves plus 2x, and goes through the point negative 3/4, 1/4. This equation is not simplified, but I can still tell that there is no y in it. Therefore, it's a vertical line. Any line that is parallel to a vertical line must also be a vertical line. And any vertical line that goes through this point has to have the equation x equals negative 3/4. I know the answer and I can write it down, but if I want to get full marks on an exam question, I have to justify this answer. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go through the process that I use with oblique lines, and the first step is to give the slope of this line. The slope of all vertical lines is undefined, and the easiest way to express an undefined slope in the form of a fraction is to use the fraction 1 over 0. m1 is 1 over 0. m1 is parallel to m2. Therefore, m2 must also be equal to 1 over 0. I can use this fraction and this point to derive my equation. 1 over 0 equals y minus 1/4 over x minus negative 3/4. Cross multiplying, 1 times x plus 3/4 is equal to 0 times y minus 1/4. Simplifying, x plus 3/4 equals 0, and this can be seen as my answer in standard form, but I can move the 3/4 to the other side of the equals and get x equals negative 3/4, which is the same answer I originally decided I would get. The equation of the line that is parallel to this line and goes through this point is x equals negative 3/4, and I have found a way to justify that and show my work.